As you guys can see, I'm back at Barndo 214 and there is a lot of stuff going on over here. So we have the foam guys here redoing the purlins on the Barndo. We have the metal guys here, they're doing the soffits, and they're also replacing that sheet on the roof that Leroy cut. We have the electricians here, Leroy's here. I mean, there's a ton of stuff going on. So let's go check it out right quick.
Yeah, Robert, this is Robert on the phone. Right.
All right, so as you guys can see, they're doing the soffits here pretty good, looking pretty good. It's they're using a D panel with a J trim. The J trim is going to make sure that they have a nice finished edge up against the other wall. And as you can see right over there, we use peel and stick to make sure we have a nice airtight seal between the house and the carport. Or the porch, I mean. Man, Mia, where are you going? Don't run away from me. So we have a 12-foot big ass fan up there, or we're going to. He's mounting the bracket before we do the drywall, so that we, when we install the drywall, we'll have a nice clean installation. And as you guys can see, we already have all the drywall stacked. It's a lot of drywall here. We use nothing but 4x12 sheets. Less seams. So they're gonna go back through the entire home. They're gonna make sure all the purlins and the girts are covered in foam. Once they do that, then we're gonna be able to start drywalling. So again, this set us back slightly, not much, about 3 days, but you know, it's done right. We could have easily drywalled it, as you guys already know that. We could have easily just put the drywall on there, don't say anything, but that's not how we like to do things. So we're gonna go ahead and fix it. Also, the metal guys are here and they fixed the sheet where Leroy made the hole in the wrong place. That's been taken care of, so it'll all be done today. And then, of course, the metal guys are gonna keep working on the soffits outside while the drywall guy starts working inside. A lot going on in here. So as you guys can see, these walls have already been refoamed. You can't see any of the purlin. Now, don't forget, these are 8-inch cavities. So this thing has a ton of foam. And also, we do sound insulation on no interior walls. So that's what they're doing over there as well. This is gonna be one efficient Barndo, just like they all are.
Slightly sexy, a bit deranged, slapped a bandit on the outbound wall and go home train. You're an unsolved mystery, constantly challenging me, but I wanna hear it all. You got to go in to get out. Can I sleep next to you? Can I serve your mind through? You're outlandish and perfectly cool.
I just think it's too low where it's at. Here, you got a tape measure? When you guys did the math for see if it would hit a 2 foot, did you guys add the height of the?
I asked him what size the blades are. He told me 60.
Well, it's a 12 footer, so they're 6 feet from the center. So the blades themselves are not 6 feet. You follow what I'm saying? It's a 12-foot complete span, but the from the center of the motor is 6 feet.
So the 2-foot one you think would work better?
Well, I think the 2-foot would work, but I think it's, and this is 5.
Yes, it's 5.
I think if we go in between, if we go with a 3, we can just cut that one off at 3 feet, re-drill the holes, and put it up there. I just, right there where it's at, the fan's gonna be, if you're standing up here, see that? Mia, put your hand there at the bottom. Yeah, plus you add the motor, it's gonna be about where your knees are at. That's, you know, when you stand right here, you're gonna be perfectly even with the blades. I think the blades need to be above, even if you're standing here, the blade should be higher. It's just not gonna look right when you're up here.
In caps or whatever they call it.
Okay, for it's only a 4-inch motor? Oh, we got the other one. Okay, well that's fine. So I say we go with a, well that's a 5-foot. What do you think? 3 or 2.5, 3.5? 4?
I go 4. I wouldn't go
4?
9.
Well, just get those guys to cut off a foot off of it. And I mean, they can cut it off real quick and drill 2 holes. And because I'm telling you, I'm already not liking it. It needs to be 4 feet. That'll be good.
Yeah.
I would go 3, but 4 is fine. You want to split the difference? Well, they can measure it.
You want to split the difference?
Well, they can measure it. Just measure from there. Measure down 4 feet. Just get your tape measure. Measure 4 feet from there. We can come up 6 inches, Leroy.
Okay. Because it's going to drop another 4 right there. So yeah. Okay.
How much do we have over there? Is she level? Looks level. I say we come up, cut it at 3.5 inch, 3 foot 6 inches.
3 foot 6 inches.
Re-drill the holes, and then we'll have a fan. Cause see, that way when you're standing here,
You don't see the top of the fan. You see
yeah, you'll see that if you're standing here the way it is, you're gonna see the top of the fan, which is gonna look weird. But if you're standing here and the fan's still above you, it'll look better. Plus, if you're down there, it'll be like, whoa, whoa.
Is that how? Whoa, it's just going to fall off of there.
Yeah.
Come on.
45 inches, like a 45.
You're just 3 inches away from the
This is
foot.
Texas, exactly. This is Texas.
What does that have to do with
45 caliber, like a 45
anything? What about a
pistol.
44?
44. Let's go 44.
Because I have a
Like
44.
Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
Dirty hair.
Dirty Harry. Let's go 44. Dirty Harry settled it.
There you go.
All right, 44 inches. All right, how tall is it now? Make sure it is. Yeah, it's
6 foot.
6.
That's 6.
So that's 6-footer?
Yeah.
No,
There's
dude, I'm 7 feet tall.
no 7 feet tall.
Go
Put a
ahead,
jump in the
measure it. Measure it.
You're going up as it goes. It keeps getting taller. 6 foot.
6 foot.
Yeah.
Man, that means I'm like 6'8". I'm 6'12". Yeah, 44 inches, and re-drill those holes, and we're back in business. All right. Yay, that's gonna look much better.
All right.
Is that brace hanging down below the 2x4s, the ears, or no?
No, we're good.
We're good. All right. I just want them to be hidden, so that when the drywall comes, it just goes around the pipe, and then we'll put that trim piece on there. It'll look like $1 million, man.
Okay.
All righty, perfect. We got a 6-foot down rod for the biggest fan. In my opinion, that's just way too low. That fan's gonna hang way too low. It'll look good from the first story, but when you're up here, you're gonna be looking right even with the fan, or maybe even the top of the fan, and I don't think that's a good look. So we're gonna cut that off to 44 inches. And why 44? Because Dirty Harry, come on. That's gonna bring the fan up high enough that even when you're up here, you're still gonna be looking up at it. That's gonna make it look good. So what we're gonna do is take it downstairs, take a chop saw to it, re-drill those 2 holes. We're back in business.
Can I sleep next to you? Can I surf your mind through? You're outlandish,
follow this wall right here. I'm going to show you this wall right here. That's where the vent hood pipe is going to come up. And if you remember, right up here is where the pipe was sticking out. Right there that Leroy cut wrong. So now they are going to, as you can see, it's been removed. The panel has been replaced, and Leroy is going to install the new pipe. But obviously it was super important that we did it while the foam guys are here so that they can refoam it. So yeah, it'll look like nothing ever happened.
And perfectly cool. Blossoms under the sun, in the waves near her house. Drink it up while you can, looking out for the perfect man. You're lovely, you're okay. In another life, one might say, can I see?
Leroy's gonna re-drill those holes for the big ass fan rod, and it's all gonna look good. I guarantee it. See you next time. We are Texas Barndominiums.